This is the brush and motor assembly after it's been removed from the vacuum cleaner. By removing the red clip that holds that head in place and dropping it down and away from the machine, we can access the red clips that hold the floor plate in place. By twisting those downward, the floor plate will pivot forward and come off of the brush head. And once that's off, we have access to the roller brush, which is a two-piece brush, a smaller half and a larger half, connected to a center drive controller, driven by the electric motor. Now we just want to take it apart, get it cleaned out real good, because I have a suspicion there's a lot of fishing line and long hairs wrapped around both the drive pins underneath this black motor connector. All right, now we've got, next step is to remove the 4 screws that hold the roller brush bearings in place. And they're small Phillips screws here and here on either end of the roller brush. Once we get that done. Well, let me get these end caps off and we'll show you what's next. As you can see, this is a 2-piece roller brush. Half here and half over here with a gearbox belt drive in the middle. They switched up tools on us here to get the rest of this apart. We're going to need a T10 Torx bit driver to pull the drive pin out of the gearbox. You can see the screw and the pin have been removed, and look at behind it how much is wrapped around the drive mechanism on that side. All right, so here we go. We got it all back together. As you can see, this is a 2-piece beater bar roller brush held in with 2 screws on this end cap here. And then once those screws are out, this whole shaft slides right out this way. Same thing over here, 2 Phillips screws here and here, and it slides out this way. And once you get that off, there's a 10 size T10 Torx here. You take that out, and you can pop this bearing cap out on the end. When you pop that off, it allows you to clean any dirt, debris, strings from behind this bearing. And when this is off, like I said, we clean that little hub out. We take that out with the T10 Torx, and you get all behind the hub there. Get all this disassembled, clean all the dirt, pieces of string, carpet fibers, etc. out. Get it all back together, clean and fresh. Looks just like brand new. You don't even need to take this part here off or any of this stuff here, because we're not actually going to go down into the motor. We're just going to clean and renew the roller brush part of it. We cleaned all this area up here out, took those apart and cleaned out in there. And now all that's left is to reinstall the bottom adjuster plate or floor plate. And to install this, we're going to hook that little hook right there and there into the hole where it goes in this guide by, I think the one holes, where's that at, right? Oh, right here and here. So those 2 tabs are going to go into here like this. And once they get in just the right place, flip those lock arms inward, it'll drop down, and we can push those over like that and snap that down into place. Now this whole head assembly with its electric motor is ready to slide back onto the vacuum cleaner. And it's a simple enough job sliding this on, because there's just the plastic tube here with a little ridge on the bottom is going to snap into place, and as you're tipping it into place, you can slide the electrical connector. You can slide the electrical connector back and forth to line up with the other end of the connector as you tilt it into location and reattach the fastening clip, which is a red snap